Ruckers, here we go again. Okay, it's episode 37 and you are welcome to your number one rugby podcast, okay? Guys, you guys know me. I am Rudy Page and next to me, I've got my salt, my pepper.
Here we go, big boy. Juan de Jong in the house. Hey,
Okay.
partner.
Boykie.
You good? What's happening? Hey.
Can't complain. Episode 37. We are obviously at a new spot again, Ruckers. We've got a big dog in town. We're a big deal. That neck.
Slow down.
Sorry, meneer.
Yeah, partner. Been good, eh?
Yeah,
Hey, fantastic weekend. Fantastic. How's things with you? How's the Emmy? First of all, let's get up. Quickly slow down.
Ruckers, look how we're starting this
I
episode.
need to check out with you, hey?
Emmy is good. I went to Heidelberg.
Okay,
There's something in the water.
In the water?
Okay. So I'm up and running.
Yes.
I'm not full tilt yet. I'm not cutting out yet.
Yes, return to action.
Return to play.
Okay. You won't get to Kruger's Reinhardt in the boys, Grant Williams, with the pace. So slow it down.
Okay.
Slow it down. You're getting old now.
Hy les vir my. Boykie?
Yes.
Weekend?
Awesome weekend for me. Chilled vibes. Prepping actually. We slowly starting with SAS Rugby with our games coming up. Yes.
Oh, so you're working finally?
Yes. Slowly but surely getting stuff together. Our tech moving and the razzle dazzle. But yeah, games coming up now. So exciting times to see how the boys will go at SAS Rugby. Yeah.
No, lovely. Party. And before we go, obviously, before we get this amazing episode started and let the Ruckers know, guys, Behind the Ruck is powered by Kruger International Asset and Wealth Management.
Yeah.
Also on board is our exclusive betting partner, Lulabet. And then today, guys, we are in the Cullinan Hotel, partner, the home of rugby.
Home of rugby?
In the Western Cape. Cullinan Hotel.
Cullinan Hotel.
Yes.
Twickenham, soos Ellis Park, is a home of rugby.
Home of rugby in the Western Cape.
Fantastic, yeah. Welcoming us, because, it's a big man coming in the house.
Okay. Are you excited?
It's getting hot in here.
Okay. Firstly, Chasing the Sun.
Chasing the Sun?
Did you watch it Sunday?
Yes.
Okay.
A little bit. And then, because then I had to rest because Monday's coming. But yeah, fantastic, eh?
Yeah. The country is up and running. Everybody on Twitter, partner, is talking about Rassie en Rassie. Die manne weer mal.
Het is mal.
Rassie die katte weer mal die week. And we're going to add to that field.
Yeah, we're going to add to that field. It's belangrijk, yeah. At the end of the day. Huh?
Crucial.
Yeah. As it bang is, let me say. Okay, I want you to say. If you're scared, let me know. I'm here for you.
Ayo. Yes, but Boykie, hit me quickly.
Yes. Exciting.
What's on the menu?
Exciting lineup. You know what it is. We always started with a nice news and update. See what's happening. Okay? There's rugby must falling out everywhere.
So we got to check.
We got to check. Okay? We're not gonna write the check, but we're gonna uncheck. Okay? Then, partner, it's spicy.
Aye.
Okay? It's getting hot in here. So take off
all your clothes. I ain't so hot. I'm gonna take my.
You had 2 days.
Okay.
So we got a big man coming in.
Yes.
All the way. He's in Belfast right now. Steven Kitshoff.
Excited.
Are you excited?
I'm excited. Ruckers, two-time.
Because
world champion.
Yes, he's going back to back. Back to back. So fantastic to catch up with him, see how he's doing. Enjoying Cape Town. It's been nice to see him back in Cape Town, the place that loves him.
Yeah.
He probably loves as well, but we'll catch up with him later on. And then also, we got to cover the fixtures.
Okay.
Yeah, also we have to cover.
Some big games coming.
The results as well, and the fixtures. Because the results, we got explaining to do. Those guys, those Lions, Simba. Okay, we got explaining to do. Yes, they're covering.
Yeah, apologize first, and then we got to explain.
Go. So, and then we got the fixtures as well, and then like always, your Lulabet predictions.
Lekker. Make your pick.
Stay your pick. So yeah, that's fantastic. Exciting news. To catch up with Steven Kitshoff to see what's happening. But before we get to it, just check the news and the updates.
Let's talk about it.
There's so much rugby, especially when you wake up on Friday or Saturday, 9:30.
Lekker early.
As New Zealand game piece and whatsoever. Super Rugby. How's the Super Rugby? Been enjoying it?
Partner, really been enjoying it. A refreshing change of, I don't want to say scenery, but the fact that the Crusaders are struggling a little bit.
It's not looking good as well. I don't know if they're missing the coach. It has to be.
Obviously, partner, if we talk about the Crusaders quickly, massive change of everything.
Yeah.
Changing of players, Sam Whitelock, Moanga.
Culture.
Everyone's gone.
And the boys are injured as well.
Yeah.
Moanga wasn't playing, they're looking for a lot of...
Avili's injured the past weekends in the game that they lost, obviously. So they're going through some challenges.
And it doesn't get any easier because they're playing the Chiefs up next.
That's weer pak.
And talk about the Chiefs. They're on fire. So they're the front runners, the Hurricanes is up there, the Chiefs is up there, but the Chiefs are looking good, Damon McKenzie and the boys, Partner, one thing as well, they're doing Daniel Rona. Okay, remember the name.
Okay.
I tell you now, remember
Is
that
he
name.
the next Lele Masanga?
Yeah.
Better.
He's a winger. He's on the wing. He's got skills. I'm 100% sure we're going to see him in the rugby championship.
Okay.
He's a good player to look out for. And then our Fijian boys, the Kava boys.
I know they are brilliant.
Did you see? Hey,
They're
the
brilliant.
Waratahs.
Brilliant. I love everything about Fijian rugby partner. Their stadiums are packed when they play home. They are just playing with so much pride.
Yeah, and what
you can
incredible
see it.
win, eh? It's a back-to-back win. So they won the Waratahs at home, and it went into extra time. It was one fantastic drop goal. But the boys are looking good.
Partner, I think no one wants to go to Fiji. I think the boys know their bodies are going to get
Exactly.
hurt. The Fijians are going to do some sort of spectacular stuff with the rugby ball.
The village boys, yeah.
So the village, they really don't want to go to Fiji at the moment, and I'm happy for the Fijians.
The Fijians are doing well, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's why when you talk about those countries, like Georgia is also doing well, but the Georgia has put up a challenge to Wales. They said Wales, okay, wooden spoon. How does it look? I also want to be in the Six Nations.
So did they challenge Wales or World Rugby?
No, they challenged Wales on a tweet.
Oh, wow.
Die vermetelheid.
Die veiligheid.
Yes, on a tweet.
Geen respectie.
Twitter fingers, eh?
Zet respect op Wales
Yeah,
now.
so they tweet it out and say, Wales, listen, yeah.
But Wales accept. Okay, sorry.
They're kicking Wales while they're down.
Wales accept, please.
They're going to accept. But Wales, they responded with, we'll get back to you. Okay. So I don't know if there's a chest out or what, or I don't know. But we'll see what's going to happen with that. And then also this past weekend, the SA Cup started.
Yes, very
SA
very
Cup.
confusing when I had to explain to my wife what the SA Cup is. It's not the Curry Cup.
It's not the Curry Cup.
Mamsie asked me a lot of questions.
The
What
Curry
is
Cup will
happening?
start in June and July. So this is the competition to get Boland and the boys a run. Okay, so Boland, they started off actually against Cheetahs, the Curry Cup champions against the Premier Cup champions, Curry Cup champions. So yeah, and it wasn't a good. So the Curry Cup champions they showed their class. But it's good to see Boland out there after all what's happening.
A lot of hype, a lot of hype, a lot of good things happening.
Yes, good things happening. And so the future's looking bright. So we'll have to see what's going to happen over there. So yeah, I'm excited to see. Hey.
So SA Cups, will that be played on Fridays? Am I correct?
Over
So
the
every
weekends.
Friday, Ruckers, SA Cup. Let's support our smaller unions. Let's get excited for that rugby also.
Yes, get in
Dit
there.
by die groot hondekykie.
Yeah, SA Cup.
SA
Start
Cup.
small. Or small. First you SA Cup, then Curry Cup, then you become a bok.
Okay.
Then you go back to back. Okay. So that's fantastic to see. So yeah, a lot of rugby. I'm excited. But yes.
Let's talk to the world champion.
Hey.
Two-time world
It's fire in
champion,
the house.
captain of the URC winning Stormers.
Yes.
Currently not at the Stormers anymore.
Yes,
But
I denk los. Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Okay, let's go, man.
Here we go. Up next, Steven Kitshoff. Partner, it's hot in here, eh?
Hey, partner.
It's the spicy plum in the house, eh?
Ruckers, I tell you this every week, Ruckers. We are big deal.
Leave this seatbelt. Kitsy, yes, welcome to Behind the Ruck. I must actually say welcome home. Cape Town it is, eh? How are you?
Yeah, thanks, man. No, it's an honor to be on your show. Been watching some.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, it's unreal. I'm enjoying your Instagram reels, and I'm laughing out loud as one does. But yeah, it's awesome to see you guys and just have a little chat.
Yeah, that's fantastic to hear. Yeah, and how's the bowling feeling good? Yeah, it's not long flights, tough game.
Yeah, Sharks was a tough game last weekend.
Yeah.
I would say the flight was a bit tougher. No, I'm joking. But no, it's awesome to see Eben and Vinny and Bongi,
yes.
see the boys again. But yeah, Durban is a tough
It was
place.
a photo partner from the weekend, actually. I wanted a photo where he's either carrying or tackling and Bongi and Vincent on the other side. And I was wondering, hoe voel it, kid? How did it feel to
Just playing
against friends? And
remember, there was a
in
combo.
South
It's
Africa.
fire and ice. You just missed him actually because you went off and he came on, eh?
Yeah, I just
fire and
missed
ice
his
combo.
compliments.
Yeah. How is seeing the boys after a long period?
Yeah, it's always great. Like we had a quick braai at Eben's house earlier in the week, just like a nice catch up. Bongi was there, Vinny was there as well. So
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
it was just great to see the guys. But then, yeah, it's a different story playing against them, and it's probably similar for this weekend. Like scrumming against France or Neertling, it's gonna, it's your friends. Like it's you don't wanna. Like, do you go a bit harder, a bit softer? How do you sum up the situation?
Yeah, but
Any chirpies flying around in the game?
especially
Nothing?
in Durban. There's a lot.
Was a klomp,
And it has to be Afrikaans because the Belfast boys don't know.
But I was too tired to talk,
Is
to
it?
be honest. It's heat stroke and there's sweat everywhere and there's al asem deur my ore, maar dit is 'n verskriklike ding. En so I was very quiet on the pitch for the first time.
Yo, Kitsie, but it's fantastic to see him back in Cape Town, man. Huh? Jesus, Kaapse mense hulle love hom, hoor. Yes. Goat.
It's
a goat.
Statue.
Huh?
Statue.
Ja, so Sia, Minister of Cape Town, ons moet hom inbring.
Jordan Lewis, statue.
Kitsie, obviously an incredible couple of seasons when you're in Cape Town and then the move to Belfast. Okay, move to Ulster. Why the move to Ulster of all places? How's things been? How have you been adapting, settling in?
Yeah, I think probably just to give the overall picture, like got a nice opportunity. So our former coach Dan McFarlane reached out to me and said, "Listen, here's an opportunity for you to come to Ulster." Took it both hands. I really enjoyed the season so far. Like, it's a great group of lads. Belfast is an awesome little city. So Guinness. Like,
yeah, it's flowing. It's flowing.
It's proper flowing.
Yeah, there's a skill to it. There's a line that you need to cross. Okay, but we'll get there.
But I've really had a great season so far, and really made the most of it.
And quickly, obviously, we know you're a golfer, Paddy. Have you bumped into Rory in Belfast? Have you?
Unfortunately,
Larry, Shane Larry.
Unfortunately, not. Like, to be honest, the weather hasn't been great enough to play golf. So hopefully, when we get back now, the seasons change a bit. Sun sets a bit later, and hopefully, I can get a couple of rounds in.
Yeah.
And Kata, obviously, moving to Belfast as a two-time world champion. What was the people when you got there? How did they accept you into the club, and how have they been treating you so far?
Yeah, I mean, I've been treated like an absolute friend there. Like, the guys welcome me with open arms, like the welcomeness, like the humility, like just the sheer passion they have as the people of Belfast and Ulster. They just love rugby. So no, it was a warm welcome. Got a very warm welcome. I didn't get the reception the Springboks got that they gave from back from the World Cup, but it was awesome. Like, playing my first game there at Kingspan, the crowd was awesome, and it was just it's a great welcome.
And the supporters there, they love South Africa, because you got Dwayne Vermeulen that was there as well. Rowan Pina Piney did a fantastic job there as well. Louis Ludik. So for you, there's not a lot of South Africans in the squad.
No, I'm the only one currently.
Yeah, so there's no Afrikaans, Hebraikie, and choppiekies. It's bit tough.
We got Rob Herring. Sorry, Rob Herring, but I see him as an Irish citizen now. But I mean, like, my first night getting there, he invited me over for a braai. Had a couple of glasses of wine, and he actually got this amazing setup in his backyard, like his indoor braai, like proper South African style. Like, got the black box braai barbecue thing. He got the wood fire, and it was unreal. And he, like, first night I was there, invited me over for a nice steak braai, and it was unreal.
Yeah. And what was the weirdest thing you had to get used to? Obviously, you lived in France, then back to South Africa, now in Belfast. What is there any differences? Like what was the first thing that, like, I need to get used to this?
So probably it's going to sound a weird one, but waking up in the morning and you get outside to your car and your whole windshield is frozen over. I was trying first couple of times, like trying to squirt the liquid onto and then wipe it, and it just makes a weird noise. And then eventually I was like, woke up, went to my car, switched my car, and put the heating on so the ice would start melting, and then only go back and get a coffee, and then only drive.
Yeah, it takes a bit of time.
Yeah, so no, it's a weird one when it's those frosty cold mornings and when your windshield's frozen over. Like, it takes a bit of use to, or you can't drive immediately. You might be 5 minutes late for training.
That's tough. I remember there's like a little scraper as well that you need to scrape just to get the windshields. You koop hom. Jy maak seker. Could see this quickly as well. Obviously, Ulster, in fantastic season so far with you guys. You guys are looking pretty. Not the best result, especially when it came to the Sharks. What was the goals coming to South Africa, especially playing the Sharks and even the DHL Stormers?
Yeah, I think we came on tour seeded at number 5. So it was just basically to come over, grow as a group a bit, but also like try and get a win, just to cement like a bit of position on the log. Tough result last week, but there's another big challenge ahead for us against the Stormers, and the Stormers had an unbelievable game against Edinburgh. I mean, the style and attacking, like the way Marnie just controls the game. I know it's going to be a difficult one, but it's a 7 o'clock kickoff. Maybe that plays a bit in our favor. It's a bit cooler, but then yeah, it's just trying to get a dubs in South Africa.
Yeah.
And Kitshoff, then obviously, partner, you guys played in Dubs. Then Chasing the Sun was on the TV,
was it?
Ruckers. Yeah, it was on.
En
Did you...
Kitshoff had 'n mouthful.
Kitshoff was on it. Did you make your boys watch Chasing the Sun with you or not?
100%.
So actually, there was an opportunity for me to get home and see my wifey. So, Amy, love you, books. So no, I spend the night with Amy and we watched it together. But some of the guys said they watched it, put it on the tally in the rooms.
Yeah.
And, had a long chat to Nick Timony, and he said, unreal the amount of details you guys get through on a daily basis with the Springboks. But yeah, it was an unbelievable first episode. Like can't wait for next Sunday.
Yeah, they lucky the subtitles. Maar hulle sal nie verstaan dat die verstaan jy. Né? Hulle is bang. As jy bang is, moet jy sê. Okay.
Bang op jou mond.
Yeah, so that was awesome. I mean, I missed it, partner, but I'm waiting like second episode, and I get into it, okay? Because I like to watch it back to back.
I cannot wait. I'm lipping my... Licking my lips for the second episode of Chasing the Sun to see what these boys got afterwards. For me, it's just so interesting to see everything that they went through and the detail and nothing that obviously you guys nothing was by chance. It's such a level of detail to everything that the group did to achieve that second World Cup, and I am like a little kid fanning and seeing what you guys got up to, and it's flipping awesome.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. While we're in the Rugby World Cup, obviously to be back-to-back Rugby World Cup medalist is absolutely fantastic. I mean, you've got a CV and a half, and you're not even in your late 30s as well. Incredible. Talk us through 2023 Rugby World Cup. Obviously you've been to 2019 Rugby World Cup. In your eyes, probably 2023 one of the ones for the history books?
Yeah, no, I think 2023 was just an unbelievable season. I think, first of all, with the Stormers getting to another URC final and then having an unbelievable run, building up to the World Cup, like playing the All Blacks, that test at Twickenham was unreal. I think probably one of my favorite test matches to be part of. And then just like the whole build-up into the World Cup was fantastic. I mean, you had I still remember 2007 like yesterday as a kid growing up, watching it as a lighty and like just wishing you can be one day, and then being in France as well, playing a World Cup is just unreal. So I think just from day one, like we knew exactly what the goal was. We knew as a team how aligned we had to be and how much detail that there is into going into a World Cup and trying to go back to back. So yeah, it was just an unbelievable experience.
Yeah. Actually, this is not a question, partner. I want to make a statement to Kata. You guys were responsible for a lot of hangovers on a Monday morning here in South Africa.
Yes.
Yeah.
The parade and everything.
There was productivity in South Africa was very bad during the World Cup on a Monday in this country. And it was all because of you, meneer. Die branders had laat geloop op Sondag.
Yeah.
And hopefully
awesome.
we won't have those late games ever again.
Yeah, that 9 o'clock was it?
It's late nights.
It's late nights, yeah.
In France.
But yeah, gee, was in that games, winning it with 1 point, especially those 3 quarterfinals. Just talk us through the pressure, especially for you as well. How it went in that crucial moments. Everyone, everyone wasn't. I won't say everyone had their doubts when it comes to the Springbok team playing in the pool of death, then having a tough quarterfinals, then semi-finals, and then the final as well. How did you guys, take it, that pressure and knowing who we're doing it for?
Yeah, I think you summed it pretty much up there towards the end. Like we knew exactly who we were doing it for. But like the Springboks are unbelievable culture, like the way Rassie and Jock and Felix at the time and Dion and Don and everyone involved just managed our expectations, like what they expected of us and what we expected out of ourselves, and then also like just living in those pressure moments. Like you thrive for those big games where you play 50, 55, 60 minutes of tough rugby as a starter, and then like Ox comes off the bench and you're like, this guy is unreal, like probably one of the best scrummagers in the world, and like you gave everything for as long as you can, and he's just gonna come take over the role and just finish up the game. So I think like the Boks probably, in my opinion, like probably one of the best teams to handle pressure and thrive in those pressure situations. But yeah, keeping it that close wasn't planned.
It's never planned. Yeah.
And obviously the games were close at home. We were stressing. What was going, especially your mind, in that moments when it was a minute and you look at the clock and wat gaat hierdie kop?
It's like I couldn't do much when it came to the back end of the game, so I was sitting on the bench and just hoping the boys do something special and just claw our way through to the next one and then to the final. But you just put all your trust. You just put all your trust in the guys on the field. That 15 guys on the field. There's nothing you can do after you've given your 50 minutes or your 55 minutes. You just trust that the next guy would do the job, or the 15 guys on the field will do the job. And I think that trust and care and that how the guys felt about each other is just what kept pulling us through, pulling us through all the way to the end.
And I mean, the team culture within the squad as well. I mean, usually when you don't make the starting 50, you're disappointed. But I mean, you guys have a massive squad, and the way that the whole 23 actually with the bomb squad coming up, it's just a tight unit as well. I mean, you started actually with the bomb squad, you and Vinny and the boys, coming up, making a big difference. And now that bomb squad is obviously a name now in world rugby. How's it like with the boys overall, and just doesn't matter where you play, just filtering and do your best for the team?
Yeah, I think Rassi did exceptionally well with how we labeled it as well as a player. Like I remember 2019, I was part of the bomb squad. Like I never actually got a start playing.
Beastie and the boys were there.
Beastie and the boys were there, and Frana and Bongi were all starting. But then I knew my role for that World Cup was to make a massive impact, finish a game off and get us over the finish line. And then with 2023, I had the opportunity to actually start most of the games, and I knew Oxy was the man for the job when it came to the last 35 minutes. And he did an exceptional job. So I think just being in a Bok jersey on a Saturday with a test match is good enough. Like if you part of that match day 23, or even standing next to the field as a squad member, like wearing your jacket and being part and being in that atmosphere and part of the crew, because you also come into the change room, you also have a beer afterwards and enjoy the celebration. I think just being part of that whole squad is special enough.
I actually want to ask the favorite part of this. I actually want to say it's the last 6 years since 2018. What has been your favorite part being part of this generation of Springboks? Is it the games physically itself? Is it the friendships that you guys have made off the fields? What's the most memorable thing that has stood out for you so far?
Yeah, definitely not the pre-season training camps leading up to the World Cup. That's definitely something I put far back in my memory bank. But no, I think Paige, like it's I think the friendships you build and the memories you make during such an experience is what's going to last you a lifetime. To be honest, I can't remember the final score of the World Cup final, but I can remember the chats we had, like building up to that week. I can remember Malky flying over to France. I can remember sitting there with him while he's having a couple of beers the Friday night before the final. So I remember those things, but I can't physically remember what exactly happened in the game or what even the final score was. But those memories you make with your friends and your teammates, that's what's going to last you a lifetime. Yeah,
and memories is all we have at the end of the day. Yes, I'm looking back at my career, I'm like, think about the off-field stuff. Yeah, off-field stuff. In a try here and there, but that's fine. That's all in the past. Let's move to the future. Not a tough game, but a exciting game coming up. Back in your hometown. And I mean, what occasion it will be. I mean, you're probably super excited. I know the last time you've played at the DHL Stadium wasn't good a result for you guys, and a disappointment for myself as well, for you, for the whole Stormers culture was not good. Coming back, seeing the people, seeing the fans, you're excited to play on the other side against the Boykies?
A bit nervous. I think more nervous than excited, but I think it's just going to be good to. For me, it's awesome. Like flying into Cape Town and that drive from the airport to the Cullinan is like just naming the places and telling the boys where everything is. But I think it's going to be a difficult one. Like it's Stormers on top form at the moment, and we like tough game last weekend, but. I think it's going to be an entertaining game. Hopefully the stays dry and the ball stays dry and both teams can chuck it around a bit because champagne rugby as they say.
Yeah, joy.
But I think it's just going to be cool to see the stadium. We're going to see the stadium in full full flight and all the lights on and just see the faithful again. And I think it's going to be special.
And time in South Africa, do you get time to go back home, see mom and dad, your brother, obviously your wife here as well? Was it nice spending time with them before you go back?
Yeah, to be honest, I haven't actually seen them yet. Like too busy with training.
Yeah.
But like
well done, Katte.
Dit my niks meeting.
Hy's reg.
Okay, is gefocus.
But hopefully see them closer to the weekend and just either have a coffee with them or a quick chat. Be good enough.
Playing against Frana.
Ooh.
Playing against France.
Hulle ken mekaar, they know which underwear is what size is what.
That moment when you guys pack down, I don't know, Vaat, ek weet nie of dan is Scrammy. What will that be like? Obviously, you guys did it in training for sometimes, but is it your first time ever playing against him?
Yeah, it'll be my first time playing. No, it's school level. I played against.
Okay, well, that's way back. Things have changed in between.
I think hopefully it's a nice big tough battle and France just doesn't scrum me backwards every time. But it's going to be fun. Like I think we need to come up with a little handshake before the time and just say Frana, like 'n bietjie GA vandag, gentleman's agreement.
Yes.
Ons kyk mooi na mekaar, speel 'n bietjie harde rugby. But it's going to be interesting. It's going to be real interesting.
Wow.
Exciting times, especially for you as well. Going back home, obviously got a tough couple of games coming up. Looking forward to, June, Ireland coming down. What is the prep and the feel like, especially staying in Ireland, being in Ireland? What is the feel like for them? What the hype is around being the number 2 team in the world? Okay, number 2. To come to South Africa, with this big hype and especially having a massive good season in the Six Nations.
Yeah, I think there's like one of my teammates or captain here at Ulster, Ian Henderson. So he kept reminding me, like, listen here, 2012 when I played against you, junior box. Remember we beat you, but
and it still is. It's still on board. Yes.
He was playing that game, but then I just said, remember we brought home the title.
Oh, yes.
And then in 2023, it's like, remember we beat you there in the World Cup, and I was like, but who's got the title? But I think there's a lot of chat and excitement. I think they're building to something special as well. Watching all the Six Nation games this year and just seeing like the way that Ireland play and the way they perform, like they're a team that knows what's going on and they're working towards a bigger goal. So. I think it's going to be interesting. It's quite sad that it's only a 2-game series. You would have loved a 3-match brawl, but I think it's going to be entertaining, fun one to watch for the fans and everyone who loves Ireland rugby, loves South African rugby. So anyone who's a big rugby supporter is going to be licking their lips for this one.
Kitsy, and sorry, Paddy, I actually want to ask him now. I don't want to talk about the box. I actually just want to ask your mindset. Now, the fact that you've won 2 World Cups, you're still reasonably young, especially for a prop yet 6-7 years. What is your mindset? How are you taking everything on? I've won 2 World Cups, but I still need to play good rugby. How do you go through that process and what works for you? How do you get back to zero?
Yeah, I think probably to sum it up is for me is I'm still hungry for another one. So I want to play one more World Cup. I want to be good enough to fit enough, like healthy enough to be able to be selected for one more. So I think that's probably my biggest driving factor at the moment is even though sometimes a club game doesn't go as well, but there's always a bigger picture in mind for me. It's getting to 2027, being good enough, fit enough, strong enough to be able to put on a Springbok jersey and actually represent my country with all my might. So that is in the back side of my mind, and that's why I just want to play rugby so I can still get there one day. Like that's what driving me.
Yeah, and especially we are at Ulster now you've signed a 3-year deal, I think. So you've been for a very long time. Do you see yourself living in Ireland? What is the future like for Steven Kitshoff? Is he coming back home to finish things here, or and the goals even for Springboks as well? Do you want to get to 100 caps?
Yeah, 100%. I think I'm like on 83 caps at the moment. So like me and my wife just bought a plot in Paul, so we
talent.
So we like it's always been coming back home. Like it's never been a long-term thing for me. Like to go to Ireland and permanently stay that side. It was always in the back of my mind to do the stint at Ulster and then come back to either the Stormers, play one more year before the World Cup. So that's always been at the back of my mind. But you never know how things pan out for you.
Yeah, that's very, very true.
Yeah, and coming back home is not the bomb squad. Okay, not the playing one. There's a different bomb squad.
Kom ons praat.
Yes, there's a bit. Him and his mate.
Yes.
Yeah, mate, his lads. Could he talk us through, the bomb squad? Okay, the tasting bomb squad. How did it start? Who you with? Just give us a little bit of background about this. Yeah, incredible, lekker thing. Yay.
Mummy's off.
Yeah, so bomb squad beer was always it was a thing. Like me and Malky was always roommates on tour, and we said listen, are we gonna get this friendship going or keep this friendship going? Like post rugby, we need to do something together outside of rugby. And he's like, what are we like? What's our interest? Like, what do we both like doing outside of rugby? And we started naming things, but it's not PG version. Yeah, I'm joking. But it's we had both loved drinking beer. Like that's how it basically came down to it. And it's like, okay, cool, we're gonna start a beer company. And then we ran through the names 16, 17 lager or Bompy, or Bompies was probably one of the last ones we. But eventually we got to my wife just said why don't you just call it Bomb Squad Lager? But we didn't really. We asked the other boys if they want to get involved. No one really wanted to, but then Mark said, okay, cool, we're gonna call it Bomb Squad Lager. And then as soon as we pitched the idea to one of the guy who does a sale now, Dane. As soon as we pitched the idea, it's unbelievable. This thing's gonna make money. Didn't really make money up until now, but
it's gonna.
And then from there we got a brewer. Our brewers in Saggy Stone up in Robertson. So they brew for us, and we and most of the retailers in all across Africa trying to get to the UK now, trying to get it to Australia for 2027. But yeah, that's basically the story, and we're just trying to enjoy the journey as it goes on.
And for our ruckers, Kata, where can they buy it? Is it in what shops is it in South Africa?
Yeah, so it's all over Checkers, most Pick and Pay, Spars. It's going into Makro now, Ultra Liquors. So it's in all the mainly all the retailers, and in some bars and pubs across Cape Town.
Okay.
Imagine,
you can find it anywhere.
Anyway, and imagine telling your wife partner when you're having a beer, love, I'm not enjoying this. This is work purposes.
Yeah. And I'm supporting the boys.
I'm supporting. I need to make sure that it's just tasting spot on.
Yeah, I can see this quickly as well. Okay, before we end off, yes, it's fantastic to catch up with you, but we have to challenge him a little bit. He loves his teammates, but it's about this and that questions.
My favorite part.
But this is we're spicing it up with the remix.
What are you calling it this week?
This is back your teammate, eh?
Okay.
So this is that. So you got to pick one actually. We're gonna put you a little bit on the spot. See where is not loyalty, but his favor.
Who's favoring Ruckers?
We want to know best golfer. Is it Franco Mostert of Willie Leroux?
Franco Mostert.
Sousie vir die wen. Sous vir die wen.
Willie is een werkelijk chappies. Then best dancer, Trevor Osia.
Groot een, maar Trevor.
Chankura for the win.
Gaat Trevor. Hey, is hy nie inbring.
Chankura for the win. Love it.
Best singer, Frans of Vinci. Hey.
Daai een. Bietjie dink oor hierdie. Maar ek wek Frans in die shower. Ek dink hy het 'n bietjie vocals, hoor.
Hy kan nog goed doen. Laat so dokstemmie.
Frana vir die. I would love to hear that.
Hy het ietsie.
Let's go, meneer.
And then best dress. Who's got the swag? Is it Jesse Kriel or Damien Willems? These youngsters, eh?
I think Damien Willems is probably most fashion on point.
Yes.
But I reckon Jesse just dresses the neatest all the time. Like he's always, you kan hom deur 'n ring trek soos hy.
That's if he's wearing clothes. Because hy het al die muscles in die boek.
So what are you saying? He's
like a basic and so.
Jesse. It's him, not me.
Then a tough one as well. Oh, these nines are fast, okay? Not these nines, follow my eyes, I don't look now. But there's fresh nines, they fast. We want to know who's fastest. Is it Kobus Reinhardt or is it Grant Williams? This is a tough one.
I think it's Grant.
Oh, Grant. Ja, I've heard the rumors.
Ek dink Grant het hom.
Yes, okay.
I'm
So
confident.
get your spikes, get your pre-workout. We need to run. Okay.
Hey.
Weet je, hoe zou hij mis nou?
Katte, last weekend I was reffing a game. In the last 5 minutes voel ik Miami.
Yeah.
My bro.
Ik heb niet geweten, maar
It's old habits die hard, Rakkers.
Kata, geez, well, thank you very much for making the time. I know it's just a couple of days. I mean, you've got a couple of days before you go back home. But yeah, what you've done for South African rugby, even for DHL Stormers rugby, I mean, I'm older than you. You started it as a 19-year-old and I was already a couple of seasons in. And the impact you've made as a 19-year-old stepping into the big world is fantastic to see. And I mean, our Rakkers as well. The appreciation from the teammates as well. When you started, it was Steven Liebenberg and Andries Becker and all these boys. And they're probably looking at you like, yo, wow, you've come a long way. So well done on all your achievements. You know, back-to-back Rugby World Cup winners is not something you can say every day. I mean, it's memories you're going to have forever. Even the URC final, those type of trophies is special. Well done in your career. Congratulations and everything. And thanks a lot for making the time. Hey? I know it's still early days. There's lots. Back to back to back. 2027.
Let's go.
Yes, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, three
I love it. I love it. Katte, it's the last question for Katte. Just a quick answer. Handicap, golf handicap. Where you at now?
I'm a 11.9 now.
Wow. Okay.
Uit ietsie.
Yeah.
And you? Okay, let's go there. Okay. Because it's times 2. It's with us is times 2. Okay.
I'm a 15.6 now champion. Okay.
Okay, I'm not gonna gooi my basket out here.
Seatbelt.
Let's see. Okay, but before we go, hey, we gotta
love it.
Yeah, we gotta cheers in the right way. Okay, that's how we do it, boys. Okay. This is a cheers on all the achievements. Just saying thank you for the time, Kitshoff, but most of all, hey. You said you can get Bomb Squad everywhere, okay?
Yes, all
but you
the
can get it
retailers.
at Behind the Ruck as well.
Let's
okay?
go.
Let's
Cheers.
go, okay? Cheers, ons gaat die Buffalo en goed is soos dit.
Cheers.
Cheers, Kitsy. Thanks for making the time. Ons sal 'n klein slukkie vat hierso. Delicious. Hey, that's spell it.
Sorry, Rakkers.
Rakkers, that's Steven Kitshoff.
Let's go.
Powerful. Is hot. He's hot.
Okay, I know you.
No. Hey. Let me nip you in the butt, okay? Don't go there.
Let me fly.
We're going to fly like an eagle.
Right, 2-time.
Yes, so
Cup.
fantastic.
You
to
are
catch up
captain.
and
83 Springbok caps.
Yes, so
He's
done a lot and he's still young. He's not
late.
late. He's not late 30s.
old.
He's still in his early 30s. So fantastic to see what he's done. He can only add on to what he's done already. But what a human being.
Incredible career partner.
Yeah, incredible career, but the human first, man. And he's been fantastic, you know, coming from Strand Somerset West area and achieving all this, you know. Such a humble guy. Yeah, such a humble guy, an incredible captain as well. What he's done actually with the Stormers as well has been fantastic. But yeah, just fantastic to catch up with him. He loves Cape Town. And Cape Town loves him. You know what it is, eh? We love him.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was an incredible interview. So yeah, Katsi, all the best this weekend.
And share Behind the Ruck in Belfast.
Okay.
Share Behind the Ruck, okay?
In Belfast,
Tell everyone.
Yes. The Irish.
Number 1.
Yeah? Number one. Because he plays number 1.
Hey!
You know what it is, eh?
Ik like it.
Yeah, so that was fantastic. Yeah, but partner then
let's get to that.
URC predictions.
Clean sweep,
A
boy.
clean sweep is 4 out of 4. You know what I'm saying?
Clean sweep, boy. Item up this weekend.
That was fantastic to see. Let me quickly go through the results. And so fantastic results, especially for South African teams. First up at 3 o'clock was Sharks versus Ulster. Sharks 22, Ulster 12. Hey, beautiful. Hey,
lovely.
It's about time. Hey, the boys are stepping it up. Then straight after was the Stormers 43, Edinburgh 21. I repeat, 43.
Okay.
Almost like that 40-20.
Okay,
Let's not go there.
So
Yes, and then straight after, so the games was coming in hot. Yeah, then Lions away. So Connacht 14, Lions 38. Oh, wow.
Damn.
And then the late night game, you were awake for your team. Support in dark times, eh? When it's dark outside Eskom, support him. Are you awake?
Yeah.
Okay. So Dragons 10, Bulls 31. Incredible.
Oh, beautiful weekend for us.
Let's start with that first game. That first game,
I was spot on with the 10 points. My prediction
last
week.
Yeah, 100%.
But I was more relieved, Juby.
Yes, I'm on the same page, yeah.
Juby, I honestly didn't care how the Sharkies played. Like, for me, it was just important for them to win. And just break that You know when you lose, it's pressure, man.
It's
work
pressure,
doesn't become lekker. Jy wil jou family se phone calls optel, is tough buite.
Yeah.
So
It's tough. The W is important.
Aye.
Okay, we can sometimes it doesn't have to be pretty, but the W is important, especially in the times that they are in at the moment. The game wasn't. It was errors.
a tough watch.
It was a tough watch. Yeah, it was errors everywhere. But I mean, they can just build on it. Okay, they've got a tough one coming up. You know, they're facing Edinburgh, I think, later on. And then, you know, Duan van der Merwe, the boys is coming in hot.
And they'll probably talk about it later in the show.
They will play, yeah.
But I want to latch on to what you're saying, partner. I think it doesn't matter how they got the victory. It's the fact that they got a W. That is the only thing that will matter for them. That you can build after you won. But it's difficult to build on what if you start losing in the amount of times they've lost now. It's
not lekker, yeah. And especially looking at that game, they had the game in their hands. They made a lot of errors. I think if they were clinical at a lot of stages, they could have won that game with 20, 30 points. They lost on that bonus point as well. They scored 3 tries. They're knocking balls over the try line. Offloads not going to hand. It's a lot of costly errors. It's not errors, but it's costly errors.
But that is sometimes when you go through a slump. That's the stuff that stands out in your game, that you don't have that confidence. You're just a little bit off. Your hands a little bit not good at the moments, but they got the W. The beer tasted better after the game again.
And come Monday, there will be smiles in their faces. And they jumped a couple of spots on the lock as well. So you don't want to be out, watching behind. Yeah, you don't want to look behind you. Is here in the boys. Yeah, die boys are boe. Who's that? Bulls or Stormers? Bulls or Stormers. Okay. But yeah, that's fantastic.
Great win, Sharkies. Congratulations,
so all the
guys.
best for the Sharkies boys. Hopefully they can go back to back like the
Box. Yes, and guys, someone didn't back the Sharks in his predictions last week.
Yeah.
Not me. Okay.
Okay, let's crack on.
Okay.
Then the game after, the Stormers are looking good.
I told you.
Incredible. Just the way that we started, I feel like the Stormers know it's backs against the wall now. It's a fight now, because if they lose any game now, the Bulls will just run away with it and they will miss out on the top 8 and even the top 4 to get that playoffs, because you need home playoffs. But incredible start. That wingers are on fire. We got Suleiman Hartzenberg scoring a hat-trick on the one side, Leolan Zas scoring a double on the other side. You got momentum in behind them. You got even Ruas, with his feel. Everyone is feeling themselves, slowly but surely.
No, the Stormers partner.
Yeah, it was a good game, yeah.
You guys are really so good in this competition. When Mani is 10 and Gaza is playing and you guys are full strength, it's a complete world-class team.
Yeah, yes.
If the Stormers are full strength, it's a world-class team.
Yeah, 100%.
It's a team I would not want to play in the playoffs.
Yeah, no.
Whether you're playing them at your own home or whether the Stormers is playing at DHL Stadium, it's a team I would love to avoid in the playoffs, because they can beat you at any given time.
Especially at home, yeah. And it's just fantastic to see how the senior players have stepped up as well. You got Damien Willemse, man of the match. He's been playing fantastic rugby. His form is picking up nicely for important times, like green and gold, important times. But yeah, he was looking fantastic. Having a line breaks, feeling free as well. Mani Lebok is putting guys into gaps now. The old Mani Lebok. You don't know. Sometimes if they don't get through you, we go around you. And if we can't get around you, we kick around you.
Okay.
Those type of things. So it's looking pretty good. I'm happy. I was watching that game for 18 minutes like this.
Okay.
But yeah, that was especially against a good side. We know that Duan van der Merwe and Schoeman and the boys didn't play, the Scotland boys.
It's the matter in which the manner, not the matter, sorry, Rakas. The manner.
It doesn't matter.
It's the manner in which the Stormers played. So I don't care who was on the other side. It's the way they played. And I thought that was a very compelling victory for the Stormers and something that's going to just encourage them into the bigger games that's coming up rather soon.
Yeah, rather soon, yeah. So incredible games coming up. And they are obviously facing the big man, Kitshoff and the boys later on. So that's going to be a tough one, because that's the one they need, especially leading up to, when we go into the Range Rover.
I've got no doubt in the Stormers this weekend.
Yeah.
No doubt. No doubt.
Hey, Kitshoff can still hear you.
Sorry,
But yeah, so that's going to be incredible. And then, in Connacht, did you see that? What unbelievable game that was.
Let's firstly address the Ruckers in
the
Joburg.
elephant in the room, yeah.
Ruckers, we sincerely apologize from behind the ruck for not believing that the Lions will take the victory in Connacht.
Yeah.
In Galway. We truly apologize sincerely from the two of us.
Yeah, we didn't back them. Hey, Lions, you were incredible. So you're having one like this. You take that one, and you take this one. And that's what you... before as liefde wat vloei. But they were incredible. But it's the manner they've won. Okay, looking at that game, the first half they're playing into the sun, into the wind. Okay, backs against the wall. They're losing one of their players with a red card early on with that penalty, which is also debatable. Ref, we will jump into that and some other time.
No bashing of referees on the show.
Yeah, some other times as well. But the way they play, the way they keep knocking on the door, the Konakirun get
such
defensive.
Collective effort, partner. Eh?
Yeah, it was incredible to see. So fantastic for the Lions. I'm so proud just to see. We didn't back him.
No.
Okay, so whoever they're playing next, we backed him. Is it Leinster?
No,
is
my skille in Afrikaans hulle sê my skille is van my op gesig af. Lions, I'm in your corner.
It doesn't matter who they're playing. If they're playing Leinster,
I don't care. You guys have shown me throughout the season that you guys are the real deal.
Okay. Yeah. But fantastic to see how they've performed.
That's a partner. That is honestly a fantastic result in the race for the top 8 away from home. That result will give them confidence as a team. It will make them. You know when you win on tour, you grow together. You gel together.
Die manne PlayStation en die manne gaat uit en they stick together as a group.
Imagine what the Guineas tasted like after that game. Oh my golly gosh! So hopefully the boys only had 2 or 3.
Yes, because the next game is waiting. But the players in the squad, incredible.
Who stood out for you in the game?
For me, there's a lot of guys. So Eto'o van der Merwe was incredible. You know, skiet hom uit in die duikie. So he was fantastic. Sanele, like always, putting the guys into space, being hungry around the park. But JC Pretorius was incredible. And he was man of the match.
Yes.
He's like the Kwagga. But while we're on that, okay? If there's any advice Rassie can take from me, okay? South African rugby comes to, we're moving into 6-2-7-1 splits. Okay? 5-3, if we play Georgia and Wales in those 5-3. But we're 6-2-7-1 now. But Kwagga's not playing as well. And you know Kwagga is crucial from the bench.
So are you telling him, JC? What are you saying?
So what I'm saying is, we need to look at someone replacing Kwagga as well. Because Kwagga is now 32, 33 years old. Next World Cup, JC... Same but different. He's got the pace around the park. He's physical as well. He moves. He gets himself into involvement. The same stuff you spoke about. If I was Rassie, I would take him in, put him in alignment camp. Put him in a camp, build him, sit voor met Kwagga saam, leer 'n bietjie by Kwagga, and we fix that 7-1 split. That's what I think.
Ek gaan jou agree and disagree. Before Rassie starts with him, Achieva. Daimani. Okay? Daimani. Before we get there.
Yeah, but is it? I'm talking. Is it same but different? Daimani is on the wing. He's physical. He's quick, but it's a different ball game.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Will he do exactly the same that Kwagga brings? Crazy rattlesnake all over the park.
Okay, so
that's the questions we need to ask.
Yes, I want to ask you. After one game, are you going to give JC to Rassie after one good game?
What I'm saying is, put JC in. Okay, give him the opportunity to learn from Kwagga and build him as the next 7-1 split. If you want to go 7-1 split, because he's physical and quick, fast, physical. He gets around the park. Have you seen the game?
I didn't see the game, but that's what I'm asking you. Is it one game and then Rassie must look at him?
No. He's been incredible looking at the sevens as well. So when it came to the sevens as well, Kwagga was in the seventh squad and he actually replaced Kwagga as, the next Kwagga.
Okay.
So that's something we should look at. But I mean, we still have Daimani as an option to bring it as that 7-1 split.
Yes.
It all depends what Rassie wants. Rassie, he
Rassie gets what Rassie wants.
And
Rassie
he likes his bubble.
what Rassie gets.
And he likes his look of things.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of things that you have to look at. And then 9:30.
No, that was 9:30. The Bulls. I knew exactly what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get points. I'm gonna go get points in Wales, and we're gonna soar up the ladder.
Yes,
and we're gonna sit and look at the other guys at the bottom.
You weren't that confident with the Bulls.
I was. I knew it. The Dragons is never easy.
Yeah.
That's the reality. Playing 9 o'clock games in Newport is difficult. It's cold.
It's difficult. It's
extremely cold there, and it's a tough game to get up for. That's the reality. When you play against teams that are generally at the bottom of the log, no one will say it out loud. No one will mention it. But it's tough to get emotionally up for that games. Yeah,
it's tough, especially late night games. Sometimes you can get tired. Because if your curfew is 9:30,
you're already thinking of Leinster next week. I just need to be ready for Leinster, and then you can slip and forget about the Dragons.
Yes, but the 5 points was important for the Bulls, especially looking at Leinster. Leinster, We'll chat about it afterwards. But they've got opportunity actually to take a lot of points from these 2 weeks. Because for some reason I think Leinster's not looking at that game. Yeah, but yeah, some boys was incredible. The papieren and the pages and the boys are carving it up like always.
But Papyrus is honestly in his form of his life currently. To be totally honest with you. He is knocking on Rassi's door loudly every week. He's consistent. He's not going away. Mak whoop, coachy. Please, I want to go in.
He's manzy.
He's mans. So I'm really happy for him as well.
Yeah. He was incredible. Yeah, Devin Williams did play some good rugby. Willie, man of the match. He always delivers.
No, he's like the Mr. Delivery guy. Courier service.
Yes, postman is delivers. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah. So yeah, incredible couple games. Hopefully they can take a lot of points. They've already got five in the bag, and they're looking good at the moment. So yeah, 2 weeks away, and if you can get a lot of points, especially after this 5 points, it was incredible. Yeah.
No, we Ruckers, I am confident this year that the URC is going to Pretoria. We've made space for the URC, and then we're going to make a little bit of space for the Investec Cup. Champions Cup as well, okay?
Yeah, and Ruckers, we got unfinished business. Obviously, what happened last year, okay, we want to go back to back, but we're going to go back to skip a year and go back, okay? So, look out for the Stormers, they're playing incredible rugby. Yeah, so yeah, that's awesome. Great results, especially for South African teams. It's important for us, leading up to the 6th of July, Ireland, get the people around the South African teams.
But exciting games part this weekend.
Coming up, the fixtures is important. Let's start.
Yes.
As we go Friday night, it's a cracker action Friday night. It's Leinster against the Bulls. Yes, at 9:35
against Jameson Gibson Park. It's Wilson against what's that guy's name? I don't know his name. The youngster, under 20.
Yes,
the Island under 20 team.
I feel you.
See, that's going to be lekker. Exciting.
Yeah, Ringrose and the boys, hopefully Kanan will be there as well. James Lowe against
I actually want to see Kanan at 13 again. I want Jakey to give him another go at 13 and see what he looks like constantly at playing the 13 position. But I am confident that the Bulls know how to play against Ireland. The Irish teams, they've done it 2 years ago when we beat them in the semi-finals. The RDS.
That's going to be a tough game as well, because if you look at Leinster at home, they're always a tough team. Doesn't matter who plays. If the big boys are going to play, it's even going to be a tough game. So that's a tough one to call. Is the big boys going to play? Are they going to?
It's tough for you. For me, Ruckers, it's not tough to call this one. I am really confident in my boys.
I will see later on the Lulabet predictions. Yeah,
you can hesitate. He's hesitating, guys.
And then Saturday, obviously at 3 o'clock again, we give the Sharks that 3 o'clock spot again. It's Sharks against Edinburgh. That's going to be a tough one. Edinburgh losing out last weekend. The Sharks are on a high.
Sharkies will take this one again.
The one van den Merwens, the boys are back, so think about it.
Oxy's cramped well, Bongi is starting again, EB is back, Vincent is back, the tight 5 is sorted now. The engine room is
they're feeling the hype.
Yes, Rolls Royal is back. The Rolls Royal engine, I think it's recht. So the Sharks will take that one. I don't think Edinburgh has got enough bullets in that gun to do anything to the Sharks. So I'll go Sharks easily this weekend again.
Perfect. Then going away 5 o'clock will be Ospreys against the Lions.
Yeah, Lions.
Lion King is in the Yeah, it's about time. Yeah. So obviously we'll not put their name in disrespect like that again.
No, it will not happen on this show again.
Yeah, so they're looking they're looking good. The boys are looking good,
And in all honesty, the Ospreys is not a very good team in this current season. So I don't think the Lions are going to have any problems with that one.
Yeah, agree with you. So we'll see you on the Lulabet predictions afterwards. And then 7 o'clock, 7:15, we've got Stormers versus Ulster. Kitshoff boys.
Yes.
So that's going to be like a one to watch. I mean, the boys on fire. Our boys on fire. The Cape Town boys are making Cape Town smile again. And if you look at the way they played last weekend, it's a team on a mission. That's why I think the Stormers are a team on a mission. And I know Ulster's got their backs against the wall a little bit and under pressure for what happened last weekend in the Shark Tank. But,
and teams don't tour Cape Town well. The URC teams, and they don't tour Cape Town really well. There's too many bright lights. There's sushi. It's distracting. Cape Town is distracting for the boys on tour, and I think the Stormers are going to make use of that. They're going to capitalize on it, and the Stormers will be too good. unfortunately.
100%. Yeah, but while we're on that too good, let's talk about the Lulabet predictions. Hey, it's that time, yeah.
Let's make our picks, meneer.
We go Friday night in Leinster. Okay, it's Leinster against the Bulls. Oh, ooh. You said it was an easy one. Don't think about it. Just throw it out there.
Okay.
Throw the basket buiten.
Bulls by 9. Bulls by 9. Away from home, they're going to pick up a fabulous victory and consolidate their top spot. I'm going to go Bulls by 9 in the RDS.
In the RDS. Are you sure about that?
Yes. You can see.
Yeah.
Trotse
rots. I'm sorry about that one. I think that the big boys will play. Island and the boys will play. Gibson Park and the boys will play. So in Leinster, 9:35 at night.
Say it with your chest.
It's
Say it with
9:35 at night is going to be a tough one for the Bulls. I think the Bulls are on fire, but I don't think they're going to put all the eggs into one basket like for this weekend, especially playing it against a tough team. So I will go Leinster with 6 points.
Leinster by 6.
Sorry, yeah. Is there a smile in the face? Do you like that?
It's going Leinster by 6.
Leinster by 6. I'm sorry about that, but I need to feel my gut. Talk about what's happening in
I cannot argue with it.
Yes, 100%. And Sharks Edinburgh?
Sharks Edinburgh. I'm going to go Sharks by 14.
By 14?
Sharks by 14 at home.
Yes, I agree with you. I'm going to back the Sharks as well.
Okay.
I'm going to go Sharks with 6.
Yes,
okay.
Klein,
yes. I just need him to fix the errors. If they fix the errors and keep rolling, okay, like they've been rolling, find each other, okay. I think,
Sharks by 6.
Yes, just because they're on a high, they're flowing, they're feeling themselves. So Sharks by 6, yeah. And then Ospreys Lions. Lions it is. Plus how many? Let's get in there.
But I think the emotional roller coaster might be a bit tough this week. Now I'm just saying the scoreline.
Okay.
I'm still backing the Lions.
Yes,
I'm in the corner.
Yes.
I'll go Lions by 5 away from home. Lions by 5 away from home.
Yeah. I also am going to back the Lions.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to say Lions by 10.
Lekker.
Yes.
Lekker.
Because they showed me class, man. Winning with 14 people on the field, 14 players on the field, backing themselves, working hard, guys on form, everywhere. There's no weakness. Maar is low in die boys. Eto van Amero in die boys. Yeah, up front as well. Okay. They're going forward with that scrums and lineouts in malls. So, that's my prediction for them. And then, Stormers, Ulster.
Now Stormers.
It's easy, yes. Stormers by...
I'll go Stormers by 14 plus.
Yeah, I'm also with you.
14 plus. I think the Stormers are going to put on a show.
Yeah, I'm also around there, yeah.
I think the Boks are well rested in that Stormers team. I know Kits is going to have some home ground advantage, knowledge about the team and everything.
Yes.
But I just really think the Stormers are a good rugby team partner, and I'm going to go with 14 points.
On form it is. Doesn't matter who's playing at the moment. Guys can filter in. Similarly, the boys, they come in, they make a massive difference. So I'm on the same page. I wanted to say 16 and so, but I'm going to stick with you. I'm going to jump in your boat. Okay, you drive together to Camps Bay.
Okay.
To the DHL Stadium. Plus 14.
Plus 14
Copy
it
and
is.
paste.
Okay,
Copy
there.
and paste.
There's our picks,
there
guys.
we go. Our Lulabet picks. Hey, predictions. Yeah, partner. So that's awesome.
That's another ending.
Yeah.
On close to an ending.
How do I say goodbye? Huh?
Okay.
Goodbye is not nice, huh? To what we had at PTR.
Wow, stunning, guys.
Yeah, yes. I had a couple of strips also.
Okay, Idols essay. My partner's ready. Okay, my partner's ready.
Yeah, fantastic to catch up with Kitshoff, and it's an awesome episode. Yeah, it's. I don't like to say goodbye, but at the end of the day,
it's not goodbye, partner. It's still next week.
It's see you later.
It's still next week.
Yes, okay. So next week, Thursday, 6 o'clock, you know what it is. It's those two again.
And we're going to wow you again with some spectacular guests next week. Okay, Ruckers, make sure you like, share and subscribe as always.
Yes.
And then they must... What must they do? Clear the ruck.
They must clear the ruck, eh?
Hoe maak hulle?
Clear the ruck.
Clear the ruck.
Yeah, and Ruckus, BTR is powered by Kruger International Asset and Wealth Management. Okay, guys, make sure you look after this thing. Okay, put it in your pocket and zip it up. Okay, and also powered by official betting partner Lulabet. Okay, the guys that make sure that we are and enjoying a quality time QT with our Ruckus, because we love them.
And Ruckus, obviously, I want to thank of special thanks to this episode for the Cullinan Hotel, home of rugby in the Western Cape, for opening your doors and making this possible.
Yeah.
And Paddy, till next week.
It's a chicken wrap.
It's a chicken.
Okay, guys, so if I say a link on the WhatsApp, share it. Other people as well.
Laat hy gaan,
okay.
asseblief,
My yellow WhatsApp is Ek gee vir almal unietjie, okay? Moenie vashou nie. Share dit. Klik, boom, boom. Ag, gaat in die iCloud.
Happy days.
That's fantastic. Hey, Rakkers, I'm Juan de Jong.
And I'm Rudy Page.
And the Rakkies clear.